Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Caleb Williams versus Notre Dame. Fired up for this one. Get locked in. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. So before we dive into the video, quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only do you support the channel, but you also get access to even more Quarterback School content. Hop over there, become a member. I sincerely appreciate the support. The link is in the video description. As for this video, let's get into it. Caleb Williams versus Notre Dame. Nice win, 38-27 here in the Coliseum. First one here, touchdown pass to the number 3 to the bottom. What I'm going to call a jerk mesh or juke mesh. Really nice job from Caleb Williams here, buying enough time, climbing in the pocket, using his vision. Nice, easy flick. I love the base that he plays with within the pocket. Kind of the poise, yet the ability to be really tough to bring down. I mean, essentially on a different level as far as being able to create and make plays. But scheme-wise here, there's a lot of additional great scheme here, in my opinion, from USC here. A little Lincoln Riley special. Now, when they do this mesh, so person coming across here are going to get a big collision, but it's not true mesh. When I think of mesh, it's like two shallows. This is more up, set it, and then we're going to come across, which is a little bit jukey, jerky to me. And then we're going to get it paired with mesh coming from this side. So you get the bones of mesh, but kind of the flavor, you get a little sauce to it. So up, set it, go. Boom. And then that's a serious pick or rub, really getting rubbed. But Caleb Williams checked the base out. No heel click, always under control, great vision. Certainly the ability to flick and create plays without having his feet set. But nothing feels rushed. Like everything is under control, yet just really hard to bring down. Great vision. Nice finish there as well. Touchdown. Next one here. A little LA special for you here. We're going to fake the around. Really the double reverse pass back to Caleb Williams. Now we're just chucking this thing up for grabs. And the reason it's on here is really because of the awareness from Caleb Williams. So do not allow this ball to be intercepted. I've made the mistake of calling these types of plays, this type of area of the field, and it does get intercepted. It's a bad feeling. So when the quarterback bails you out, so it's not there. Okay, everybody wants to run some iteration of their Philly special. It's hard to teach wide receivers to not throw this ball. You know, is this open for a wide receiver? You know, if you could put it exactly where you want, sure. But you've got to be able to feel this color. It's hard to teach it. If it's not there, just run it is kind of the easy coaching point, or throw that thing out of bounds. But still, to me, just put your foot in the ground, get what you can get. But when this ball is thrown up for grabs, it's a lot easier to teach the quarterback, hey, do not allow this. If you can't make the play, nobody makes the play. And yeah, it's a penalty. It might set them back, to the top of the red zone, but it's not a red zone interception. And I love this kind of awareness. Just bench press his ass as soon as he jumps up. Get off me. No way you're picking that ball off. We'll take our chances with some rough down and distance. So I love his awareness. It's not only the pocket awareness, the creativity, but it's just a football IQ. It jumps off the film. Little plays like this matter. Next one here, 3rd and 20. All right, we've got a little mesh dagger to the number 2 up top. There's nothing there. And this is just being a crazy scrambler. Hit the in late, all the way across the field, all the way down the sideline. Now, is it a first down? No, but it's still a massive play. Just let this kind of wash over you. He does this all the time. I mean, it's pretty special. Look at this throw. I mean, he is smoking to the right. Ripping that thing. Nice play on the sideline. There's a lot to like here. So first, design here. Cool way to get to mesh. I think if you're going to be in empty and have these crazy kind of what I'm going to call like 7-on-7 mesh plays that take forever, you're going to run some iteration of what I'm going to call dagger. There's the clear, and here's the in. Okay, this in's going to come all the way across the field. And then the part that I really want you to lock in on and pay attention to, because we talk a lot about scramble rules, different points in different videos. I think I might even have a video on scramble rules. But this is a perfect example at the end of this thing of the scramble rule. So he's going to get over here, the in route, all the way from over here, because that's how much time he buys by being creative. And then instead of just coming back to the quarterback when he sees him scramble, he does the perfect thing. So the perfect thing is you see him scramble, And if you're the far guy, you turn and run, take 2 hard steps, and then come right back down the sideline, inside the side track. So you create this separation from anybody who's guarding you. So first, just enjoy Caleb Williams buying time. Look at that in work across the field. Now, the in is standing on the 50. Okay, when he sees Caleb Williams come to his side, he's going to turn, boom, and then come back. That is world-class scramble roll execution. If you're the deep guy, fake it down the sideline. Look at the separation it creates. I mean, it's just, I love seeing little nuanced details done at a high level come out to a nice chunk play. Let's go. That is big-time perimeter football. I love it. Now, I might, if I was coaching offensive line, tell the center that we're playing tackle football here. Be ready. Oh, baby, that's some thunder. But again, great job from Caleb Williams. The change of direction, the poise, the feel, the playmaking ability, different stratosphere, awesome play. Next one here, another crazy scramble. This time, he backpedals out like he's playing against his little siblings. Nothing there. He sees the double mailbox at the bottom. Find him for another big chunk. Again, it kind of feels like this is the same play, just because he's back there just doing whatever he wants. But this back pedal is hilarious to me. So great base, no, can't get tackled. Look, I mean, you tell me. I mean, this is the type of stuff you do when you're playing against your kids, and there's no way they can bring you down. And he's able to get a big chunk. It's outstanding. And I'm laughing because I know there's more coming later too, where he does the pedal again. So great base. Don't force anything. Difficult to bring back down. Back pedal. Double mailbox. Again, I didn't point out the double mailbox. There it is, bottom of the screen, right? Right on the 35. Double mailbox. Double mailbox. Throw it up twice is nice. Great job finding him. No one around him. Great vision. Just, a borderline intoxicating playmaker. I mean, it is that kind of film where you're just like, this is not real. This right here. 2 guys are coming at him, and he is double middle fingering these guys right here. I mean, that is rough. That is funny. Good for you, man. Massive play. Next one here, touchdown run. We're going to read the 5 technique on the left. This is a B gap read for me, really midline. And there's touchdown runs all over the place for Caleb Williams in this one. Too easy. So right outside the left tackle, technically going to be eventually going to get in the B gap, but this is our conflict defender coming in here, and then we're just reading zone read off him. I think most people would classify this as midline, just meaning a little bit tighter of a zone read, but it happens fast. But again, what the quarterback run does, especially down here, the guy is, I don't necessarily think he's a designed quarterback runner where you're going to run like power read all the time or bash GT, but he can certainly do this, and he's really tough to take down and hit, and he's got some more strength and balance than you would think. Just got some natural wiggle and playmaking ability running the rock. That is outstanding. I mean, they make this look easy. Caleb Williams makes this look easy. Some nice blocks as well, but wow. Next one here. The number 2 to the bottom of the screen, what I'm going to call a shallow spike. So to the wide side, the guy on the ball, fake the shallow spike. Caleb Williams, outstanding base, world-class accuracy. Poor 24, can't quite get his head around when Caleb Williams goes to throw this thing. 24's back is turned. But this is an absolute seed, a dot. I mean, it's be one thing if you were just a crazy playmaker runner, but these types of throws, we're going to fake the shallow, and then I'm going to call this the spike element of it. 24 can't get lined up. Probably right here. You're going to get over here. He's going to see the spike, so he's going to follow the spike, turn and run. He's got his back turned, so Caleb Williams throws it right at him. 24 actually does a decent job of getting his head around to see it, but by the time he does, that thing is right by his ear, and it's outstanding. So first, let's just watch that shallow from the number 2, the guy on the ball, the bottom. Shallow spike. There it is. Turn up is inside shoulder. Look at Caleb Williams' base. The little kickback. So play action, no heel click, kickback. Great base, great accuracy. When does he throw that thing? Right there, he's separated. You can see 24 here. got his back turned right here. So we're looking for the ball from the wide receiver. The defender has his back turned. What's he covering? Say it with me now. He's only covering the width of his shoulders. Even when he gets his eyes turned, can't adjust to the ball. That's a big time throw. Again, just pay attention to the base here from the backside. So boom, ready, boom. I mean, there's long hairs coming right through the A-gap, right at him. Doesn't care, stands in there, delivers a strike. And then look at that throw. 24 actually does a decent job right there of getting his head back. It's just a better ball. That's a dot. Next one here. This is just another example of the impact of Caleb Williams. So this is power shovel. I actually don't think they run it, block it correctly, but Caleb Williams makes the right read here. So we're going to read number 9. Technically, you know, in most power shovel worlds, power read worlds, you wouldn't block 9 with the pulling guard. So you would be reading 9. So he would be our conflict defender. Take 2 shuffles, shuffle, shuffle, and you're going to, if 9 crashes down or surfs or can't tackle the back, essentially is another way to say it, he's going to be screaming this way. If 9 can't tackle the back, you hand it to him. If he can tackle the back, so if he gets upfield or stays wide, and when we're blocking power, everyone is gapped down to the front side, and they're all gapped out here, which makes it even easier. Tough gap hinge back here. But then normally you would want to pull wrap to the first play side inside linebacker. Well, there's nobody there, right? Like they can't get aligned. This is a perfect call, a walk-in. I love Caleb Williams' execution here, and I love the passion it shows. Like he's following him in there. He's celebrating his teammates. I love that type of stuff. More, please. Get me that kind of offensive energy. That is contagious. And if 9 were to widen, you would flip it to 87. Again, the guys who I think do this really well are Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Pretty good company. Pretty good. Love it. That's my vibe. Again, just make it look easy. But this is the impact of Caleb Williams. Not only does he create touchdowns, he's creating touchdowns for other players. Walk-ins. Outstanding. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let it wash all over you as far as new content, getting notifications when we go live, all the good stuff. So I sincerely appreciate the support. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, the foundation, the bedrock of the channel, you know about it. Become a member. I sincerely appreciate the support. Also, hats now available. Link in the video description. Also, Quarterback School courses. Got a bunch of different courses. Check them out if you want even more Quarterback School in-depth, nuanced takes on all of my favorite football topics. RPOs, tempos, pass protections, how to beat every coverage, even an entire offense. So if you dig the channel, you will love the courses. And then finally, we have some free resources available. We've got a Pass Pro Quiz, a play calling tool, and a free course on the passing quick game. So if you're interested in any and all of those things, okay, it's a lot. Check them out. I sincerely appreciate it. As for this video, let's get back into it. Next one here, another LOL scramble. I mean, this is just silly. Again, love the base that he plays with from within the pocket. There's never a heel click. There's great poise and just under control. Boom. Look at that. Perfect. No, no, no. Don't force it. Make a good decision. Now we're going to get into the playmaker. And this is really double middle finger stuff. Like, I don't know how else to describe it other than the fact that he's got great feel, great change of direction, pretty good explosiveness there, gets hawked at the very end. But, I mean, let it wash over you, y'all. This is special, special stuff. I'd love to see him keep 2 hands on it, but do you, bro? This right here, this little trying to straight arm cats. Everything except that like final gear top end speed, but the wiggle, the base, the poise, the feel, unmatched. And again, you know, I think when I'm watching the film, I'm laughing by myself, but it is intoxicating. Like that kind of playmaking ability is just so rare, unicorn rare. And you match it with kind of great feet and poise and understanding. Tough to bring down too, probably stronger than you realize. Great balance, nice change of direction. Whoop. Flip the ball. Damn, what a play. Next one here, another scramble. This time it's a touchdown run. I love the design first. Shift, bring the tight end into the backfield. 7-person slide protection. really creative way to get there. I'm a big fan of this combination of routes. I've drawn it up all the time, but this is just Caleb Williams. Now I could do without the taunting, but I don't really care. Again, peep the shift here. A way to get creative way to get 12 personnel, essentially 7-person slide protection, block up everything. But that's too easy, right? You essentially have to have an answer for Caleb Williams every single play to both sides. Now, the details here, and again, I don't know USC's personnel. I'm going to guess that this is a back down here to the bottom. But when we're going to run this, and teams run iterations of this, I've drawn this up probably 10 times on the channel. This is a fake slant, and then you're going to come out of it like a little return or arrow route. Now, the secret to this route is that you have to make it look like you're trying to win on a slant. Well, when you're trying to win on a slant at the goal line, that means that you have to sell the fade. So you're going to sell the fade, you're going to try to win on the slant, and then I want to see feet in the end zone to come out flat. So that's not a great drawing. I want you to come out right down the line, just like that. What you can't do is and then take one step and then not be in the end zone and then fall back like that. That's terrible. And then you couple that. So this is the first read, whatever that is, with just kind of this back line over to the back pylon. So 1 to 2. That's kind of the genesis of the play. The number 1 up top probably has some sort of in work in the back line as the number 3. But watch that route to the bottom. Sell it. But then he just gets big bodied out of there. Longhair does a nice job saying, no, not getting in the end zone. And then see the angle he coming out of it, 14, he's falling out. That's not the angle you want. But at the end of the day, you catch an edge, spin out, walk in. Again, Caleb Williams creating these walk-in easy touchdowns. It's not a one-off thing. It's not like, oh man, that's one great play. This is all the same game. All these touchdown runs, all this creativity, bailing out his offense. Make it look easy. My goodness. Next one here, another one of my favorite kind of Riley specials here. We're going to shift to quads, FIB. So formation into the boundary with the passing strength. We're going to catch a one-on-one to the field. They do this a few times in this game. Just a nice, easy stop. Boop. Right up on him. Can't make the play. Can't make the tackle in space. And now it's a big chunk. So there's great design. So there you can see the shift. So we shift to 4 eligibles to the right. And to the wide side, there's 1 eligible. You like the numbers out there, you throw it. Now it looks like empty, but they get to 6-person protection. See 87, the tight end stay in. That's kind of the nuance, the secret sauce of formation effing people. You can make them get into empty checks, FIB checks, but then you still get 6-person protection. It's one of my favorite formations. I know it's not the easiest to get into at lower levels of ball, but it's a great 7-on-7 formation because a lot of people will do their bunch checks with their corner in the bunch check. So when you bring out another eligible, whether it's a running back or another wide receiver, it messes with a lot of teams' bunch checks. But at the end of the day, this is quads with bunch. And so if you got a one-on-one up here and you like it, let's work it all day, every day. And they do a few times in this game. I like the ability of Caleb Williams to kind of take advantage of these layups. They're going to give you these. You got to be able to hook them up, make it look easy. It is easy for him. Precise, on time, on rhythm, good ball location, nice chunk play. So it's all those things. It's the design, it's the play calling, it's the layering, it's the shifts, it's the ability to protect, and then it's the quarterback delivering the ball where it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be there, on the correct shoulder, allowing the wide receiver to spin, go make a play, make a tough tackle in space. They can't make it, and now it's a big chunk. It's just high-level offense. And the last scramble that we're going to show here, this is straight up, essentially to me a fuck you scramble. Like it eventually gets to the back, but he incorporates the pedal, he incorporates the long pauses, the creativity, they can't bring it down, and then he drops a straight up seed across the field, across his body, and to me it's a drop. So it's eventually going to get to the back. Okay, you can see 6 here. No. Here's that pedal. No again. Can't bring him down. And again, would it have counted with a penalty? I don't know. I'm not going to go back and watch the film. But this throw, it hits him in the damn hands. Bam. Y'all, that is crazy. Crazy scramble ability. Now, again, I'll point out the back here once we get out of here. So no, no, no. Watch the back kind of mailbox this thing in the middle of the field. I mean, even the audacity to think he's got this thing. So there's the mailbox from the back. So that's the running back. Caleb Williams is right here. He's going to see this and put it on his hand. He's not wide open. There's a guy in his hip. I mean, it's not tight coverage, but he's right there. It's not terrible coverage. I mean, the audacity. I love it. Catch the damn ball. And from the back, again, the little pedal that he incorporates to get depth and buy time. So great base. No, can't go down. Pedal. A little bit of a hold. But my goodness, this throw. Yeah. Boom. Damn. Last one here. Touchdown run. 4th and 2. Zone read. We're going to read 31. 31 is a rough number for a D end. Just can't tackle him. You know, Notre Dame is probably in the best defense you can hope for, which essentially for me in quarterback run game is 0. But 2 just can't tackle him in space. It's easy to say, hey, we got every gap fitted. We're going to do this with the run game. Then you still got to tackle a great athlete in space. So oftentimes you'll hear me say, hey, the only way to really stop a quarterback run game is for the defense to essentially be in 0. So there can't be anybody back here numbers-wise. But you're essentially asking, I think it's probably, we'll go with this guy, number 2. He's probably got this tight end man-to-man. So when this tight end comes out here on blocks, he's now supposed to come up here fit and make this tackle on one of the best athletes on the field. Yeah, technically you've got him gapped out, but you still got to be able to tackle him. So zone read 31. 31 makes it easy. 2 can't make the tackle, and we're jumping in the end zone. That's a nice win. Nice win versus a good defense, but my goodness, even having the answers. Whoop. Again, 2's got a tough task. He's got to cover 87. No, then come up and fit and make that tackle in space. Can't do it. Touchdown. So that is a wrap. Caleb Williams versus Notre Dame. Now, for me, straight up, Caleb Williams is a special, special player. I think I say it a few times in this video, but really his skill set and the way he makes plays to me is borderline like intoxicating. Like I feel like I going into a trance watching him scramble and essentially like have fun with some of the defensive lines that are trying to tackle him. He's got that much of a playmaker vibe, playmaker skill set that I don't know if is matchable for damn near anybody, specifically at the college level. But my goodness, his ability to create both in the quarterback run game, which I think he certainly can and does do, but the scramble plays, the vision, the ability to throw off platform, the consistency, the vision, and just the way he goes about his normal pocket presence, feel, movement. It's just dynamic, man. The change of direction, the playmaking ability, the football awareness, it's off the charts. It's a pleasure to watch. I really enjoy it. I know people can think whatever they want about whatever with the fingernails or the whatever vibe or the transferring. For me, there's a lot to love with his game. Really, I don't know what you wouldn't love about his game. It's that fun to watch. You couple it with what Lincoln Riley does offensively. Pretty damn special. Pretty fun to watch. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.